The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us.
The Leeds thing ever, aren't they? They're going to finish in third with a superior goal differential and then lose in the playoffs.
I don't think Farca's going to let that happen. And plus, remember, international. We're coming off of the international break.
Right, I get that. Yeah.
I honestly though too, it's.
Go ahead. I'm going to save it. That's a good pitch. Melier has cost us
the majority of the team. I mean,
5
meaning
points.
10 players on the pitch. I think know the mission. Melier, I hate.
I'm telling you, he's cost us.
Farca needs to put in the backup.
4 or 5 points this year.
Yeah.
Total,
yeah,
just
I agree.
overall. Whether it's we lose 2 points because of draw because he let in, or we lose 3 points.
Now the last goal in was that Plymouth that we played? Was it Plymouth?
The draw?
Yeah.
Yes.
The last goal, not his fault. But the first goal, he was...
Okay, so
I don't want to say like
games ago, he
70% his fault.
2 games ago, he dropped a ball right here. There was another one. I don't know if it was this game or the week before.
He keeps going out too far. His height, he should be like Donnarumma. You just stay in the first box.
Right. He got beat far post when he shouldn't have, being as tall as he is.
Yeah. If you're over 6 feet, no. You gotta get something on the ball.
So, yeah, and I mean, I get it. Willie Noto was on the pitch for I don't know, a half a second and scored.
The fucking announcers called it. They were, back when they played them in Plymouth, you games over.
And it was perfect. It set up on its feet, it bounced around the mixer. And you knew somebody had to be there. I'm just glad it was him.
There was nobody in front of him.
No.
He had a straight line on that ball.
No.
It was a beautiful fucking
He
goal.
had a clear path. He just needed to put it where it needed to go. I still can't believe Yankees players have facial hair. Sorry.
We'll get to that. But
okay, so we're tied for second. 2 points out of first?
Yeah.
With 7 to play. I believe that's what I told you.
Yeah, I mean it's and again, remember our schedule is very kind, so
it is.
But I think Farca needs to do what he's always been really good at, is just make slight adjustments. Here's my thing though. Rothwell has to take every corner kick. That man he's I don't know what nationality he is, but he clearly does jazz with Modric somewhere.
He's Bernie Williams of corner kicks.
He knows Leeds could not do set piece goals until Rothwell.
Remember last year how much I fucking hated.
Well, you know what he reminds me of? Our old boy Alioski, our old North Macedonian. That's the last time we had a dude who took corners, who could drop it exactly where everybody was at.
A corner kick that beats the first guy? Yeah. That drives me fucking bonkers.
And The Athletic had an article about that. It's Rothwell's not scoring goals, but his contribution to this team, and that first goal, I'll even say, no, it was the It was the Noto goal. So Rothwell drops it in. I think Peru had the first chance.
Yep.
Tanaka had the second.
Correct. And then it bounced out.
And then Willie had the clear vision.
Give up a grand.
But same as what we'll talk about baseball in a minute. Put the ball in play. Rothwell knows how to put the ball in play.
If you beat the first defender, I fucking hate baseball. If you beat the first defender, the ball's where it needs to be.
It goes.
There's a reason
they
call
anywhere.
it the mixer, because that's what it does. So that better have not been. Sorry.
Focus.
So the tying goal for this past match.
Well, which one?
No, the one in extra time.
Yeah,
after
the killer.
No
Yeah.
Right. That's the one that Melier drove me crazy. Like, you can't let a guy go far post on you.
Well, funny enough, when I was watching it, it was like old haunts came, like Furpo fucked up on that one too.
Yep.
Like, and I'm just going I know Brock saw that.
That was typical, like, oh my God, I'm going to leave a guy here free. If the ball's over here, this guy's going to come in from
a fucked up throw-in in your own back end.
And a dude's got the ball.
I'm trying to remember the soccer terms, but and
you're in your final third.
Yeah. In your back end, and it bounces off of one dude and then goes right to them, and then they shuck and jive.
You would think Melly. Never mind. I'm going to stop shitting on him. This one stung because it was at home.
We didn't lose.
No, we still gained a point, and we're still in second. If we'd have lost, we'd be in third fucking place right now. I still think we're going to be okay. Just finish in the top two.
Goal
differential is on our side.
Correct, and it's schedule's on our side.
But again, we've been Leeds fans since pre-COVID.
Yeah, year before COVID. Yeah.
All right. So we've been
through some ups and downs.
We've
already.
seen this movie before.
Not that we've lived in Leeds, but
but we've seen this before.
We will get there.
That's why. That's the only. If it was any other situation, I'd whatever. A couple of 3 games.
This is also similar to the last time that they got promotion. Was like they got to the top. It was a little.
It was sketchy,
but then they still made it. Yeah. I would love to be able to lock it down in 3 weeks. That would be awesome. But also, championship is strong this year. And I will say this: commentators have been.
3 are going to probably finish all above 90 points.
Yeah.
That is tough.
You're right.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's even much tougher than what the Premier League is now.
Right. And they played. Yes, exactly. That is, or Paris, PSG is like.
And last quick thing on English football. You see, Wrexham secured promotion.
Are they in the championship now?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
So in 4 years of McElhenney,
they've gone from 6.
They've gone from the bottom tier to the championship.
To 1 tier above the Premier
They've been
League.
promoted 3 years in a row. It's insane. And guess what? They're going to have to get investors because they're going to need a lot more fucking money.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, they've had the money to kind of make their way through, but now they're with the big boys.
Yeah.
So we're going to see. But investors are going to
That's why I thought about it when we were talking about how hard the championship is. The championship is hard.
Yeah, I think it's the hardest division
to
get
I would
promotion.
Say so. Yeah.
Because only the top 2 get automatic.
Correct.
And then you're in a fucking 14 playoff that anything could happen.
Right.
Leeds know all too well.
It's
Leeds are like Juventus in the Champions League finals. That you don't win.
Speaking of your boys.
New coach, look good. Only won 1-0, but I will take it.
Who do you want in the offseason, though? Coach, manager-wise.
I don't know, because Tudor has that grinta, that energy.
Is he a former player, too?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Juventus?
He played with Buffon.
That's right, yeah.
I don't know if he's the guy for long term, but he's like the guy you bring in who needs to
until Agnelli gets it figured out.
Until Agnelli fucking buys out douchebag and gets a little support from an American company, maybe. But that's
a good idea. Like if somebody's looking for a minor investment in a European league, Juventus,
right?
And let the Agnelli family, who knows how to run that. I mean, they grew up running it.
They're going to be a top 5 global brand. Top 10 global brand.
Well, I mean, come to think, who else has a jersey like that with jail pinstripes on it?
Newcastle. Udinese.
Yeah.
Those are the only two that come to mind. Right. I don't know. Angola State Penitentiary.
But they don't have the J on the the badge.
Fuck that. J needs to go away. And I got it tattooed on me. I want my old horseback.
Ooh.
Bat.
Okay, gotcha.
Doesn't matter. I just want to win. And they looked good, formation-wise. Like, I will defer to the coach, the manager, Mister, who said we had a couple of days to get ready, but not enough to change.
Well, remember, you always get a little bump.
Right.
When you change.
Just see Jesse Marsh.
Yeah.
Just get us to the finish line in a Champions League spot, not a complete reset because we're young, and then go from there.
We say also see Pacha's first rounds with the U.S. men's.
It ain't his fault, man.
I'm not.
Alexi, go fuck yourself.
Burn it down.
The kids will be fine. Like the Yankees, right? Fucking shut it down.
All right, 3 minutes.
Well, the Yankees need to call it a day. They lost a game.
Oh, yeah.
They're fucked.
Okay,
so NHL, real quick. 2 weeks left. Because I know we're going to spend all our time.
No, you're right, yeah. Preds are out, so.
And the Rangers are fighting with there's one. The final wild card spot is the only one that's truly attainable.
Yeah.
And there are the Canadians, the Islanders.
Where am I at? There we are. Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 teams all within a couple of points of it.
Yeah.
The Rangers will inevitably fuck it up on the final day of the season, and we will miss the playoffs by 2 points.
But let's talk about the fun thing. And actually, I will do this.
Talk about Alex Ovechkin?
So I'll say this. So I'll give love to a fan base that never gives love to mine, which is the St. Louis Blues. Have won 9 in a row. Mm-hmm. They are, of course, they have Bennington back in goal, who was their goalie on the run. What was that back in? Good Lord.
That was during
2019.
COVID.
2019.
During COVID.
Yeah. No, right before COVID.
Right before, because they still had.
So the
fans.
Blues are looking like Stanley Cup Blues right now.
You know who else is looking like that? The Tampa Bay.
Coincidence? I don't know. So, again, I'm giving love, and I've never hated the Blues in my life. I was never in love with them.
Yeah, well, I mean, as you should. They're
not
a love nor hate team.
Well, no, I'm just saying. It's that. I mean, I lived in St. Louis, but that was. I mean, I was there when the Predators were founded, so they're always going to be mine, even though I hate Nashville. But
but there's something to be said.
Unlike Blues fans, I will give.
Floor.
Yeah, I will exactly.
Yeah.
So, but to Blues fans, I do hope, because you got the Wild, the Avalanche, the Stars, and the Jets. Jets and Stars have locked it in.
Yep.
Winnipeg fucking finally came.
Who was in the finals last year? Edmonton. They're the ones who lost to Florida.
I think so.
Right.
Yeah.
It was Edmonton. Okay.
Yeah.
I love the fact that there are Canadian teams.
They're coming back. Yeah.
All of them are contending except Vancouver.
Look, Central. This is how bad the Central in the West is. Is that it's the only division where 2 teams have already locked in playoffs.
Perfect.
But come on, Blues, get up. So they're 1 point behind the Wild. They're what is that? I got to do math. Fuck, 7 points behind the Avalanche. So they could make it in
St. Louis,
the top 4. Yeah.
And it doesn't guarantee the
I'm not looking at wild card standings.
Wild card is where it's at. I want you to look at the
Blues are in the wild card.
Outside of the wild card in the Eastern Conference, it's Boston and Pittsburgh and Philadelphia and the Rangers. Like, it is Chicago, I think.
So, the following segment has been brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, music by the Heisenberg Compensators.